Huge project there. What about this as a project as well? Because the 16-year-old Arsenal forward Max Dowman is one of the most exciting prospects in the Premier League right now. He's been called into the England under-19 squad, and under-21s boss Lee Carsley says he shouldn't be rushed up the age groups.
We speak a lot about all of the players. I think it's important that we get our, the challenge point right. I think Max is going to have a fantastic future at international level. It's important that we don't rush that. He's got one thing. He has got his time on his hands, and I think he'll play in the for the 19s, a really important part. All of the players are on the radar. I think Max has been on our radar for maybe 6, 7, 8 months. I've seen him play a lot in the under 17s as I have a lot of the other players. So highly talented player. He's definitely going to get his chance at some point. Like I say, we have to just get that timing right and the balance right. It's be good for him this window to go and get some minutes and play some game time.
Yeah, Dowman's made just 7 Arsenal appearances, 2 of which were starts. Ex-Arsenal goalkeeper Graham Stack believes he is in the right environment for his development, but only after comparing him to a couple of pretty special players.
The kid is special. I mean, I was seeing clips of him a while ago now. It reminds me, and he probably won't want to be compared with anyone because he probably wants to be, Max Dowman, his own player. But when I see him play, he reminds me so much of Jack Wilshere. He reminds me of Gascoigne, but he's almost got more power than what Jack had, and the way he glides on the ball is like a Gazza. His balance, I mean, the confidence the kid has. And when he comes on a football pitch, it's just like, come on and give me the ball. Like, it doesn't look like he feels pressure. Look, he'll have to be looked after. I'm sure he's got an incredible family around him and a team and a support network that will make sure that there's no interference and no outside noise, because, listen, we've seen it time and time again with young English talent. For whatever reason, they get too carried away, or they get bad advice, or they've got people in their head. And sometimes that can really affect a young player. I don't think that's going to happen with Max. I don't know him personally, but knowing the club like I do, I think he's in good hands at Arsenal. And I do think they've got to be careful with him about playing too many games. But I'm also of the opinion that if you're good enough, you're old enough. So, why not play him? I think from a selfish perspective, for the individual, it would be good to maybe take his time and not rush it. But from an England point of view and an Arsenal point of view, I want to see him playing week in, week out, because he excites me.
It's interesting, isn't it? It's got to be a fine balance, but I will start by saying we were surprised that he didn't make an appearance against Manchester City on Sunday, given what we just witnessed the week before.
No, not really, because I think that game was out of sight for Arsenal in terms of when you bring in substitutions on, and you probably don't want to put him in that environment. On the flip side, it would have been a free hit to put him on and maybe he creates something. But I think coming off that Everton game,